Hey guys, welcome back to the Wall Street Bull. Anthony here. I hope you're all doing well and staying safe and positive out there. It is never a dull moment in crypto, that is for sure. We have news updates coming out of the United States. The Federal Reserve has just launched and published some new regulations for crypto, which is really interesting as well. So we're going to get into that. There's updates again in relation to the Ripple versus SEC lawsuit. A bullish victory for Ripple again. I believe the judge is getting sick and tired of the SEC. I'm going to go through all that. I'm going to talk about my recent purchase as well. I'm going to talk about my trading that I'm doing at the moment. Make sure you stick around to the end of the video. Massive shout out and thank you to every single one of you who have subscribed to the channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. If you're new to the channel, make sure you smash the subscribe button down there and turn on that little bell notification as well, because as you can see right here, I love documenting my journey with investing, with cryptos, dividend stocks, growth stocks, talking about passive income, building financial freedom. And yes, my goal at the end of the day is to build generational wealth. So come along this incredible journey. We are just getting started. Also, if you can give this video a thumbs up, watch it straight through, it would really help me push this channel out to a lot more people, because the YouTube algorithm is absolute magic when you find, ladies and gentlemen, do that. So give it a good old thumbs up. It doesn't cost you anything. It is absolutely free. It's down there. Thank you very much. You guys rock. Also, little disclaimer, I am not a financial advisor. Please do your own research and due diligence with this stuff. I do not want to see anyone get financially hurt. That is why my number one golden rule is I only invest what I can afford to lose. And yes, we don't like to lose, but you can lose money like that in the blink of an eye in crypto, all right? So please be careful out there. Do your own research and due diligence. This video is for educational and entertainment purposes only. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the formalities are out of the way. Yes, I have my espresso. I'm going to have a quick sip of that. Ah, that is fantastic. I hope you're all having an espresso as well. Let's go to the community tab. Interesting stuff again for those of you, obviously, who do not know what XRP is, but I'm going to break it down for you, all right? It's an ISO 222 compliant messaging project, straight up. I mean, it's working with the, all the institutions around the world, Bank of International Settlements, SWIFT. We know that it is part of the World Economic Forum as well. Facts, all right? So cross-border and payment solution. World Economic Forum has mentioned XRP as a payment coin. Spoke at Davos, which we've seen Brad Garlinghouse perform. I've got an interesting interview on Twitter as well, so stick around for that. Recognized by the IBF, IMF Advisory Board, visited SEC frequently, which is facts right here, working with 300 plus financial institutions from 55 countries. Let that one sink in for a moment. Banks utilize Ripple, we know this, and federated sidechains. Bullish as anything, all right? Now, I did put up a poll here to say, ask the community out there, are you buying altcoins at this present time, this month? 70% of you have said yes, 24% have said no, which is really interesting. If I go to the comments, and by the way, I love talking with everyone in here. So this month, I'll be adding XRP and Cardano. My goal is for SHIB and VET and XDC. Very nice. Let's have a look here. Of course, we've got CSPR, Casper. I am looking into that as well. I'm not invested in, obviously. Utility coins, yes. DCAing into XRP, that's bullish. Hedera, XLM, XRP, XDC, ZIL, a Zero, Gala, of course, and Shiba. Yeah, well, I'm still holding my Shiba Inu as well, just saying. Let's have a look here, guys. And of course, where are you here? XDC use cases, all right? And I did put this up yesterday, but that is a gem, all right? It's just a straight up gem. I love it. It's incredibly cheap right now. Have a look at it if you don't know what it is about. All right, let's go to Coinspot. This is where I buy my cryptos in Australia. There is a referral link below, so please feel free to use that. You will get $10 in Bitcoin. Of course, with any of this, do your own research. And these prices are in Australian dollars. Everything else is set to USD. So let's have a look at the prices today. You've got Bitcoin sitting at $34,000. I'm telling you, it's been holding very steady around that level, all right? We could be seeing some pretty serious movements upwards. There's a lot of bullish institutions on crypto at the moment, which could see a lot of inflow of money. 34,000. You've got Ethereum at $2,751 today. I might add some Ethereum. Who knows? We'll see how we go. Cardano's at 81 cents. You've got XRP at 54 cents. Really nice buying opportunities again. Solana's at $63. Dogecoin at 11 cents. I need to check what is going on with the lawsuit with Solana, by the way. I'm curious. I haven't had a chance to look into that. I will follow that up and I'll let everyone know. You've got Polkadot at $12. Shiba Inu as well is up 1.78% as well. I've got a decent bag of that, guys. I mean, I got him before all the crazy, massive run up right there. Should have taken profits, but again, I just left it because I only had a small amount. But anyway, Matic sitting at $1.38. You've got Tron at 10 cents right now. Moving down to some other favorites. Near Protocols at $7. Links at $12, which is nice. Stellar XLM is at 17 cents. Algorand's at 51 cents. Moving down, you've got BTT as well, down 0.69% today. I do hold that. VeChain is down slightly to, obviously, 4 cents today, down 1.64%. Moving down to some other favorites, you've got Sandbox at $1.89. I'm bullish on that. Hedera's at 11 cents, incredibly cheap. Axie Infinity at $26. Now, I saw some comments saying that thumbs up. Yes, I did buy coins at a higher price. I mean, I've been dollar cost averaging, so it's not as if I just lumped in huge sums of cash. So I've been slowly accumulating. But again, I was buying Axie Infinity at $80 Australian. So I'm down like 80% on that. So I need that to come back up to $80, please. I'm moving down. Arve's at $158 right now. Quant is at $165. That is looking really nice. So I might throw some coin into Quant because, again, that's a $10,000 to $20,000 asset. Bridge currencies, cross-border payments, CBDCs. We all know this is all part of the plan. Quant's right there in front of everybody, all right? Moving down, you've got IOTA sitting at 50 cents right now. Phantom is at 54 cents as well. The Graph's at 19 cents, which is nice. Neo's at $16. Waves at $8.64. Let's move down to some other favorites here. Of course, I've got Lunar Classic, but that is down today. Gala's at 9 cents. I do like Gala as well. Bullish on that. Rose is at 13 cents. Moving down to my other favorite here, which of course is XDC. Now, I did purchase Alliance Block as well, which is ticker symbol ALBT. I did end up buying that today, so I do hold that now officially, and we're going to get into it, basically have a look at that. Some other favorites of mine, of course, are Reef, which again, I've got a decent bag of that. DeFi is going to make a massive comeback. We all know this. And of course, XYO is another gem that I absolutely love as well. And I got in very early with that, and some of you actually did as well. 1 cent right now. That's an absolute bargain. Now, let's go to Crypto Bubbles if I've got it open. Yes, I do. Here we go. Let me refresh this. All right, you can see here, Chili's is absolutely going nuts today, up 20%. Well, basically 19% anyway. So let's have a look here, guys. On the week, it's still up 37%. On the month, 87%. Currently trading at 20 cents right now. On the year, its high was at 52 cents right there. So again, I'm not invested in Chili's. Let me know in the comments below if you are. The other one here is Anchor. I am do have some Anchor in my portfolio. 8.6% as well. 49% on the week. 79% on the month. That is just insane. Trading at 4 cents right now. All-time high was at 16 cents, you can see there. So again, it is on sale. And GMT right here, stepping up 6.8% on the day, 4.3% on the week, 17.5% on the month. Obviously, you can see here it's at $3.89, right? It's all-time high, but it's still trading at $1.08 right now. Could be an opportunity to make some money there. I don't know. But again, let me know in the comments below if you're actually using that to earn that passive income through using Steppen right there. And of course, Doge is in the green up today. 4.2% on the day, 12% on the week, 24% on the month. And again, its all-time high was at 31 US cents right there, trading at 8 cents right now. And again, I was, I had this before the absolute parabolic, 80 cent Australian, or what was it, 60 cents or something like that. Not sure, but again, I'm still holding it. I sold out my profits and put it into Bitcoin. Anyway, let's get into the news because there's a lot happening at the moment. I'm going to try and fly through this. You've got the Federal Reserve releases new guidelines for crypto banks. The announcement could make it possible for American crypto banks to perform both crypto and traditional banking functions, which is really interesting as well. So up until now, the American financial institutions that wanted to conduct both crypto transactions and traditional banking services have had a pick a lane right now. This may obviously soon change. The Federal Reserve released a formal guidelines this afternoon to oversee the process by which institutions offering new types of financial products or with novel characters right here could be granted these so-called master accounts, a key financial status that allows for direct payments with and to access to all, it's obviously access to the Fed. All federally chartered banks right here possess a master account. I believe there is a crypto project that does have a master account. I'm just saying I need to look into it. I can't remember what it was called. I saw it like last year. I have to look into it. There is a project that does have one of those master accounts. Anyway, so the Fed's 49-page financial guide mentions the word cryptocurrency only once, when discussing that sort of novel institutions that may seek master accounts under these guidelines. But the subtext of today's announcement is inextricably linked to crypto industry right now. So again, keep an eye on this, guys, because it could just, again, it's just another process and another step for institutions to be involved in crypto, all right? So it's very interesting right here. And I'm not going to get further into that, but again, let's go to Ripple and the SEC, because there was a bullish ruling yesterday. So let's have a look here, guys. The US Securities and Exchange Commission suffered a major setback as Judge Magistrate Sarah Netburn granted Ripple's appeal to serve subpoenas and authenticate videos of public remarks made by regulatory agency officials. So the payment giant is set to serve 2 subpoenas on at least 7 SEC officials, which is really interesting as well. The judge presiding over the high-profile case, Netburn, snubbed the SEC's claim that the defendants were trying to reopen fact discovery. So again, it's just another step in Ripple's favor. It's very small, but it's just another step. But it's a major hurdle for the SEC because, again, I really believe that the judges are getting fed up and peed off with the SEC. Anyway, so the plaintiff, this is what this said here in this one line. The plaintiff respectively takes no position on defendant's motion to reopen fact discovery to serve non-party subpoenas for the purpose of obtaining video recordings for authentication, which again got dismissed. So while the judge ultimately dismissed the SEC's condition, many Ripple proponents were irked by its response. James K. Phelan, for one, asserted that the SEC's response so far has been an abuse of judicial process and a waste of the court's time. I honestly believe that the judges are seeing that now, and I hope that Ripple destroys the SEC. And we've got BitBoy coming out today and also stating that as well, but we'll see what happens. Now, this is interesting as well. 2 factors set to trigger massive demand for Bitcoin. Skybridge's Scaramucci right here, guys. I mean, the guy's got a point. Some interesting interviews that I've watched recently. So Scaramucci has not rescinded his support for Bitcoin and crypto in general, despite the troubling market conditions. The founder and CEO of investment firm Skybridge Capital is known for his constant endorsement of Bitcoin. In a recent interview, Scaramucci highlighted 2 catalysts for mass demand of asset class right now. So speaking on CNBC's Capital Connection, Scaramucci shared his candid opinion on Bitcoin considering recent market movements. While Bitcoin is currently down 64% from its all-time high of 69,000 USD, which again, we will smash through this very soon. In November last year, Scaramucci remains bullish. He noted that his optimism is hinged on 2 institutional moves likely to drive mass adoption. One of these institutional moves, according to Scaramucci, is Fidelity Investments. If you don't know who they are, go look them up. I'm just going to show you something in a second as well. Bitcoin Savings Retirement Plan, number 1, Fidelity is allowing for their 401k to invest in Bitcoin. And again, 401k is like the Australian version of superannuation. So basically, when you finished your working career or life, you then can access those funds and use that to retire on. So again, Fidelity is huge. Now, I'm going to get into this as well because I wanted to show you. I didn't even know that they offered these kind of investments. This is on Fidelity's website right now. Check this out. So crypto at Fidelity. Cryptocurrency is the new frontier. Invest in the companies and technologies helping lead the way through our ETFs. This is really interesting right now. So from Bitcoin mining in 2014 to our first crypto service in 2018, we learned by doing. Train your brain. Our focus on education will let you invest in crypto with clarity. Go broad with ETFs. Choose the crypto ecosystem that the metaverse, digital payments for broad access to industry innovators right here. So commission-free Fidelity ETFs. Check this right out, you guys. I didn't even know this existed. So the crypto industry and digital payments ETF. They've got a metaverse ETF as well. And you can see right here. So they've got 2 ETFs. I didn't even know this existed. But I just want to show you some interesting facts about Fidelity. Have a look at this, all right? So check this right here. Obviously commonly referred to as Fidelity, Fidelity Management Research, or FMR, is an American multinational financial services corporation based in Boston, Massachusetts. The company was established in 1946 and is one of the largest asset managers in the world with $4.5 trillion in assets right now under management. That's just insane. Now, as of December 2021, their assets under administration amounts to $11.8 trillion. That's just insanity right there. So again, this is what I'm talking about. These institutions like BlackRock and Fidelity, and there's an interesting one in Australia as well I'm going to get into because I want to show you that as well. Stay with me here. So the global crypto social engagement climbs over 450% in 2 years, despite dull markets. Why? Because there's going to be an inflow in people coming into crypto as well. So do not get left at this station, all right? The train will leave. Once the train goes, forget it. The train's gone. Do not miss the train, all right? And there's interesting stuff right here in relation to Australian crypto news. I just want to show you guys this as well. 27-year-old crypto boss buys $80 million mansion in Melbourne right now, the ghost mansion right here. So a 27-year-old man just became the envy of every Australian after snapping up the second most expensive house in the nation's history. That is here in Melbourne as well, by the way. This is in Toorak, which is like our Beverly Hills in Australia anyway, so it's madness. So a 27-year-old man has just become the envy of Australians after snapping up the second most expensive house in the nation's history. In the past week, millennial Edward Caravan forked out $80 million for a 10-bedroom, 7,187 square metre property in Toorak, in Melbourne, along St. George's Road. That is just madness. Good on you, man. I'm happy for you. That's just crazy. Now, this is interesting, but bringing my point back to Fidelity, Australia's Holland Global got ahead of BlackRock with funds shrugging off crypto winter right now. So while BlackRock, the world's largest asset manager, generated headlines last week with the announcement of the planned Bitcoin fund, Australia's Holland Global Investments, albeit not in BlackRock's league, was ahead of the curve. So Holland, which describes itself as the next generation fund manager focused on Web3 infrastructure, launched 3 cryptocurrency funds in June in the depths of the so-called crypto winter, or when the capitalization of crypto markets had fallen to $793 billion US in November, a high of about $3 trillion, down from more than a dizzying 70%, which is really interesting right here. So again, Holland's funds are in the market leaders in Bitcoin, Ethereum, and lesser known Filecoin right now, which is really interesting as well. So it is a participant in the Filecoin network and has 27 petabytes of installed data storage capacity out in Western Sydney. So again, this is nice to see the Aussies. I wanted to give some more Aussie news as well for us in Australia as well. So keep an eye on that. And this is Alliance Block's website right here. Seamlessly brings DeFi and TradeFi together. The future of finance is an integrated system in which is best of both worlds can work together to increase capital flows, meaning money, and technological innovation. We are making that a reality. So again, Alliance Block is partnered with Hedera and Quant. It was a no-brainer to hold in my portfolio because I believe DeFi is going to make a massive comeback. All right, let's go to Cryptometer.io. Let me refresh this right now to see where the money has been going. Okay, you've got here Ethereum, Beth, you've got XML, Monero, Doge, GMT, Unify right here. You've got Brise, FET, Chiliz, Engine, TRB as well. And we've got XRP back up on there, which is really nice to see those as well. Now, let's go to World OTC. I can show you this right now. Currently sitting at 6,500. Whoop, there you go, 590 USDT. I did take some profits out yesterday, so that was basically, I left it go all week. Cashed it out yesterday. That was successful. It came through instantly, which is nice, using the Google Authenticator. Everything is linked below. The referral link to get signed up with this and the iMacro script. But again, this is high risk, high reward. Please be careful with this. I cannot guarantee anything. It is at your own risk when you do this stuff. Again, I only put in 199 USDT from my 3Commas trading bot into obviously World OTC, but again, I've done that just to have some fun with it. So please be careful. It is making 3.2% per day using the iMacro script. If you're not using that, you will make 0.4% when you press the start filtering button. It is pretty straightforward on how to set up that iMacro script. I'm getting a lot of comments on how to do that. It's pretty straightforward. Basically, you download iMacros on Google Chrome. Obviously, once you've installed all that, you've set up your account on obviously on World OTC right here. And again, you use TRC20 USDT. Don't send stuff from other exchanges, from other obviously networks. It needs to be on TRC20. Obviously, get the code down linked below. Put that into iMacros. There are 3 options there. It's the third option. You can click in there and edit the text and paste in that code, and basically can set the number from like 0 to 99 is the max, and then it just runs 24 hours a day. That's pretty much it, and it does everything for you. And if you want it to stop, obviously you can stop it. So that's pretty much it for that. Let's go to Twitter right now to see what's happening out there. Of course, you've got an interview here with, this is an old one back in 2021. Thank you, Digital Asset Investor. This is Johnny Deaton right here in relation to the Ripple versus SEC lawsuit. I'm going to play it because it's very interesting. All right, stick around for this.
And the other thing that the SEC won't give us is, did you know that 63 emails went out with that draft speech that gave Ether a free pass? Do you know who was the only commissioner to get a draft version of it?
Who's that?
Jay Clayton. Did you know Crypto Mom herself, Hester Peirce, never saw it? How do you draft?
Why would Clayton even be involved in that draft? Why would he even?
He gave input. He's the only commissioner. Bill Hinman was deposed. Ripple was successful in getting him deposed. Of course, they redact everything to the public. And I have it here if you want to see it.
Look at these redactions. Hang on.
This goes to, Pat, you were telling a story a couple weeks back about
now this is done.
You were at Harvard and you said that there was a guy who was having trouble.
This is just find a congressman, pay him $500,000.
That was it.
He's going through an election and he'll help.
The redactions.
All right, and this isn't the whole. This isn't
Look at
the whole,
this.
This isn't the whole lawsuit.
Dude, are you kidding me?
Right?
This is insane.
Now, why would they redact, Pat, if he's asked a question? Have you ever had clients that are part of the Ethereum Foundation? If I represent you and your business, I can't talk about what we talk about.
So is this public record?
Johnny Deaton, man, you're a legend. Absolutely love your work. You've got Riz right here. This is interesting. This is Joseph Grunfest right here to Jay Clayton. If Ether is allowed to trade freely in the market, so too must XRP. And if XRP is subject to restrictions right now, so should Ether. So too should be Ether right now. And any other result creates a competitive imbalance that cannot be rationalized with the reference to fair enforcement of the federal securities laws. So again, Ethereum should be treated as a security. It had a freaking ICO, right? People have made a significant profit. Why hasn't the SEC gone after that? This is obviously the news in relation to the Federal Reserve today coming out in the United States, giving some regulation here in relation to crypto and master accounts. I will find that project as well that has been linked to master accounts. Keep an eye on that one there. Now, this is interesting as well. Here's an expert right here. Thank you, BlockBiz right here. So an expert right here of the ISO 222 Swift article I mentioned obviously earlier right here. Look at this. This is happening. The service will go live in August 2022, which again is this month, and an opt-in basis on mass basis right here in November 2022. So again, it's only a few months away. All right, the migration is happening. Ripple tweeted out today, the APAC region is growing significantly in response to progressive crypto regulation and innovation from companies like SBI, Remit, absolutely monster company right here. And this is my tweet in relation to Ethereum. And Ethereum Whale Wallet just participated in the Genesis initial coin offering ICO and obtained about 150,000 Ethereum in 2014, was activated again on August 14th after 3 years of dormancy right here. That is a lot of money. That's absolutely crazy. You've got Goldman Sachs and now Wells Fargo coming out saying that XRP is a currency. That is absolute facts. Some other stuff in relation to Ethereum. I'm not going to play that. Moving down to some other facts right here. Before the SEC lawsuit ends, make sure you surround yourself with honest and caring people and not just someone who's there for your money and uses you for their self-gain in life. That is facts right here. I'm going to play this interview with Brad Garlinghouse because I think it's bullish. Have a listen to this and then we'll go to CoinMarketCap.
To be a security, that means, when the law works, it means you get right, title, and interest of the ownership of the company. So think about that. So if you buy ETH, do you get right, title, and interest in the company consensus? If you buy XRP, do you get to vote on who the board of directors is at Ripple? You and I talked a little bit backstage about this. Ripple did a Series A financing, we did a Series B financing, we did a Series C financing. The board of directors is voted on by our shareholders. XRP holders are not our shareholders. So when I hear people say, well, these are securities, I'm like, well, by kind of the normal legal definitions, they don't fit very well. You might argue there's something new and different. I think it's very clear these are mostly commodities, and I think should be regulated as such. To be
facts right there. That is absolute facts. You've got Jeremy Hogan, obviously 19 hours ago, saying crypto law and Bill of Rights. The Ripple case is just one battle, albeit a large one right here in this war. But outside of Ripple fight, where's the beachhead right here? Remember this Crypto Law Bill of Rights. This is really interesting stuff right here. The Crypto Law Bill of Rights. All persons have the following absolute rights in connection with the autonomous crypto systems right here. Go and have a look at my Twitter page. It's an interesting read. Some other stuff right here, guys. New rules in relation to quant. New rules like UK's Financial Services and Markets Bill and the EU's MICA regs are to be welcomed, says Quant's founder and CEO. Viridian right here in an article on regulation of digital assets. Again, Quant is a massive project, and again, I think it's going to be incredible in the future with CBDCs and banks in general. So again, do not sleep on it as well. This is all stuff to do with new, obviously, regulations in the United Kingdom. Moving on, you've got bankrupt Celsius Network says it expects to navigate right here net cash flow of $137 million through October, filings reveal. And Michael Burry just sold all his US stock portfolio except for 500,000 shares of Geo Group, which again I found very, very interesting right here. And that's pretty much it for the Twitter news right now. Let's go to CoinMarketCap and just check what's going on in the market. 1.14 trillion US dollars. You've got $74 billion in volume. It is quite low. Again, I like to see it above the 100 million right there. 40% BTC and 20% Ethereum. Let's go to my watch list right now. Let me see if this actually works. No, it has a mind of its own. I do not know why it does that. Anyway, I'm going to my portfolio right here. Bitcoin sitting at 24,000 US dollars. These are all my coins that I currently hold. Cardano, XRP, of course. The ones I'm bullish on, of course, are all my banking coins. Stellar, VeChain, Mana, Hedera, Axie Infinity. Quant, of course, has less of a supply than Bitcoin. Moving out some other favorites, of course, XDC. What else have we got here, ladies and gentlemen? Of course, XYO, Reef, Veracity, I need to do a video on as well. I'm very bullish on that one in particular. And of course, Star Atlas. I love the game and the whole concept of it, but I just want to see the game go live, and I think this one will be a gem. That's pretty much it for today's video, ladies and gentlemen. We'll talk in the comments. Hopefully you guys are following me on all socials. Everything is the below names right here. Please make sure they're all accurate and correct. We'll speak to you tomorrow. Stay safe and talk in the comments. All right. Peace out. Bye.